Hello YouTubers. This is a video response to a good friend I have on the social networking site, a Beatles chat site, and I've shared many videos of my record collecting, vinyl, thrift store vinyl finds, and he comments about what he tries to find, but he presented a question to me, and this is the question. My question: some of the stuff you pick up, like the Jackie Gleason album, exactly, do you buy it? Do you really like the music? Is it for the novelty of this particular type of record? After an initial listen, do you ever go back to it? I ask these questions in the spirit of us all around here being partners in musical crime. I am just curious, what are the listeners' habits of a fellow album guy such as yourself? Are they related to what you decide to buy? Kind of a lot of questions within a question, and boy, where do I start? Okay, I got the egg timer going because I got to keep this under 15 minutes, so when it goes off at 14 I'll have to say goodbye. Let me just start with this. Back in the mid-80s, when I started buying CDs and accumulated a lot of them, I put my vinyl in storage, and I'm glad I didn't get rid of them because I said to myself, I better hold on to them, so I did. And as vinyl is becoming more in fashion now, I took them out of storage and I got the turntable converter and all that, so vinyl room set up, and I started going around the thrift stores and picking up vinyl. Lots of good finds, but thrift store vinyl collecting is kind of the bottom feeding of record collecting. If you go out to pick up first issues of all the classic albums, you're gonna pay big bucks, but thrift store vinyl is you can pick up a lot of good music dirt cheap, as I displayed in my previous videos. But back to what he called the novelty items, and do I really listen to them after I buy them? Yeah, I buy them for the novelty thing. I may slip this on once, give it a quick skimming over. An Evening with Grandpa Jones. I mean, the guy could pick a mean banjo and tell a good corny joke, but in all that, every once in a while I run across one of these novelty albums that I really do listen to. The Al Jolson, the best of Al Jolson. And this is a 2-record set with a bit of biography, and not biography, but pictures, which is pretty cool. And I put it on, it was quite amazing, and I have a number of selections that I put on my iTunes. So yes, eventually some of this stuff I do listen to quite regularly because I'm very open to a lot of things. Now, Payan's place, I guess that's how you say it, Nicola Payan. I love that picture. That's what really attracted me to this album. Going through the bins is this picture, and this particular artist, was in the business for a long time, but eventually gave it up and opened a very popular restaurant in New York City. I think it's still open today. He died some years back, and I just like these old labels too. And I can go from this to a track from Beyond. I feel like Andy Kaufman. You remember the comedian used to play records and, you know, do the goofy stunts? We'll get to his vocals in a second.
I'm saving all my pennies so I can marry you. And if you love me truly, there's something you can do. I'm saving all.
Of course, this song here. Guy had a very good voice. Okay. Thrift stores, you find some very good finds. I found a series of Wes Montgomery albums. Great find. Ode to Billy Joe, which was the album that took Sgt. Pepper's off the #1 slot, Billboard slot. Santana, Al Green, a group called Friends of Distinction, which had a big hit with Grazing in the Grass, and Lee and Nancy. Those are the good thrift store finds. Music that I end up listening to, and the novelty things, like I said, what I just showed you, the Al Jolson and Beyond, stuff I might end up listening to on a regular basis, stuff I pick up for amusement. If you go thrift storing vinyl looking, you're gonna run across this guy, Mitch Miller, Sing Along. I got these because the cover and the vinyl was in such good shape, high gloss. Mitch Miller, Mitch Miller, Mitch Miller, Mitch Miller in your weirdest, worst dreams. He was if you Google him, a big band conductor. He had a show in the 50s, Mitch Miller Sing Along, really, button up conservative type of stuff. Okay, we're doing pretty good on it. We got 5 minutes. Lastly, for amusement, for a complete joke, there are the late 1950s, early 60s Martini albums. Lush themes. Lawrence Welcome, Merry Christmas. Can. So those are my, like goofy, conservative, for amusement, novelty. And I might hang up some of these on the walls for a while. Some more. So those are all for amusement. Now here's one cover that I thought was just hysterical. And sometimes you'll buy a piece of vinyl for the because the cover is so ridiculous. Upper Times in Tennessee, and I'm going to pull this up close so you can see the images. This is on the Star Day label, which was kind of a label, bargain label that had a lot of like country artists of the day. I don't know if you see that. I'm gonna the imagery of real hoedown there. You know, thrift stores, you're not going to find like an early pressing of Sticky Fingers or, early Jimi Hendrix album. If you do, they're behind the glass at a higher price. But I hope I answered your questions. Yes, it's for novelty, but every once in a while you'll find a few things you'll get amused by and you put on iTunes. And so, just going to the thrift store and picking up a bunch of vinyl is fine, and all the good stuff, a lot of them you can see on my video thrift store finds. So I hope that answers the question. And see, we got 2 minutes, but I think I will end it here. And I welcome your comments, and particularly all my friends on the Beetle posting. Okay, y'all have a good day. Bye.